have a cricket and a bumblebee. I have really beautiful sounds from the grass. And so I go back and I listen to those and I put music to it. So what I love, and you've also heard me say this more than once and even put it in writing, I'm constantly turning down the speakers in here because I love the sound of silence. And there's so much beauty in silence. When I used to work in sales, one of our training points is, don't be afraid of silence. Give people a chance to think about it. You don't have to pounce on the silence. You don't have to pounce on the stillness. Just let it sit. Because it's uncomfortable. And that might make them to, at least make a decision one way or the other. Stop wasting my time if you're not going to do anything. And then as a trainer, I'm an instructional designer for surgical anesthesia services and digital health. Anyway, boring. Not boring. It's actually very interesting. But in some of my instructor training, one of my critiques as an instructor was, we always ask at the end, you never ask people, do you have any questions? You say, what questions do you have? And I never waited long enough. My critique was, let people think about what questions they have. It made me think about that sales training years ago. And so the sweet spot was 7 seconds. And so sometimes in my training lessons, I'll be like, okay, what questions do you have? 7, let's go. Because sometimes silence is awkward, but there's a lot of beauty in silence. And I was telling some of you earlier that one of my favorite moments was the last time I was here in France. It was 2004, and I was living here in Rennes in Bretagne. And my father passed away. And it was very difficult, but one of the most beautiful moments that my friends sat with me. I didn't say anything. For hours, and we just sat there. I didn't have anything to say. They didn't know what to say. And then sometimes I would break into sobbing, and then I'd stop, and we never said anything for hours. So when I stopped playing, I would ask that you sit in the stillness. You don't have to clap. You don't have to do anything. If you do have any questions, I think now might be a good time for questions. I'll do questions at the beginning and at the end. Yeah.
Photos, video, okay?
Oh, yeah.